Hello and welcome back to my garden. Today we're in my vegetable garden, and despite of what you've just seen, it's actually not about flowers today, but about my mistakes that I made, and I really want to go through all of them and to fix them actually. So the whole part of the garden that is just next to me was planted this summer. And actually I was in a really hurry to put everything into the ground because it was super hot, it was super stressful. I didn't know if I could keep my plants alive. So I was trying to put as many as I can into the ground as soon as I can. And what I actually did is not bad in any case of form, but I believe that I can adjust a little bit and make it more thoughtful. So all I'm gonna be doing today, except for small side jobs that sneak peeks you probably saw in a barrel, that would be about gooseberries and currants. So I have red currants and I have black currants and I have gooseberries. And when I'll show you. Probably actually you won't see what I'm talking about, but I have a row of gooseberries here. I have a row of red currants here, and I have a few plants of black currants there. So this gooseberries, as any other gooseberries, they have thorns, and I've planted them rather closely to red currants, and I know that right now it doesn't seem like a problem, but when the plant will get established, get a full size, then this bush with the thorns will be too close to red currants, meaning that we'll always be irritated with these plants, and I just want to avoid that. On another hand, I have all this free space dedicated for black currants, and it makes no sense because here we will have an access to our gooseberries, easy access from this side, from that side. We can make them grow as big as they want. We don't need to trim that. And yeah, I believe that it's a good idea to switch them. And another my mistakes about this plants, it actually not that the placement was wrong, but the spacing was wrong as well. So I put them rather closely together, and then I went back home and I saw my plants there in my cottage garden, and they're getting rather big. So these plants need some space, and the way I can do it is just to leave only 3 plants out of 5 and give them enough breathing space to grow, to establish, to produce. And that's what I'm gonna be doing today. And another thing was, it's all about mistakes. But I believe, I managed to put a really nice planting of flowers. I'm really pleased with how it turned. It has beautiful color scheme, and it was intentional, but I wasn't sure. And right now it's just beautiful and I'm loving it. I really love the raspberries. They're giving some berries right now and it's delicious. I'm loving our blackberries. They're growing and getting established, and like, it's all really good. But this poor plants, I don't know, something was wrong with my head when I was doing this. So I was putting them in our native soil with no amendments. And this is our, like, when we just bought this piece of land, we've made a soil test, and we've got a result, and the result was that we have less than 1% of organic matter in a native soil. So no comments. And that was the only plants that I was not adding anything to this soil when I was planting them, because they're gonna be much happier in the ground than in a pot. And I was like putting it like I don't know, like a mantra. And yeah, they've survived. Not all of them actually, but they survived. And but it's not enough. I want them to grow. I want them to thrive. That's why this time I want to do it properly. So we will be shifting plants around. I will be adding a compost into the planting holes for the plants, and then we will water them, and then we will hope that it will work this time better. I really hope. Okay, gooseberries are in the ground, and I have 3 black currants sitting just here, and I need to decide where to put them in a place of gooseberries. And yeah, I just need to dig new holes and to put plants in. Simple, easy, fast, efficient. Okay, it's still almost not visible on the camera, but we have 3 beautiful plants here, and they're aligned, not really, but like they're shifting a little bit with the gooseberries, but everything is straight and nice and looking really good and smart. And you know, probably in the very end, when these plants get huge, it won't be so important to get them really lined up. But I believe that it's just a sharp look, and it's like you've put a little bit more effort into this, and I like this. And it takes not too much time, so yeah, it's better to do and to check that everything is lined, everything is straight, everything is nice, and it just makes me feel better. So now we have the last thing, and that's red currants. I will probably I will shift all of them because I wanted to say that I will keep the one in the center in this place, and then I will just change the position of the rest. And then I thought that if I will do this, then I won't be able to add a goodness into the soil, and I prefer to do so. So it will take me just a few minutes to dig a plant out, to add a compost, and to put it everything back. And yeah, I believe that it's worth doing right now, especially right now. Again, it's autumn. We have plenty of time before we're really windy and cold weather, so plants get a chance to establish. Now I just need to be consistent with the water, and normally that's the problem that I'm having. Even knowing that I'm really lucky and I have this water channel, it's like with everything that's going on, for me it's kind of difficult to be consistent, but I will try, and we have a few rains coming, so that will help me as well. Yeah, let's do this, and then I will be absolutely happy, and I will just forget about this area before we will be adding mulch and all these things for the new season, but not right now. Okay, I had some time, so I've spent it watering my blueberries because they're struggling as gooseberries, as currants, but they're doing much better actually. And right now I really hope that these shrubs will feel much better with all the amendments, and then we will bring mulch, and then we will add a ton of homemade compost during this winter. So yeah, I believe that it's gonna be much better. So that's the lowest point right now. After that, we're just going up, and I'm covering everything with the soil, and then we're going to plant some onions, because I believe that for fixing my mistakes, that's done. Probably you remember, but yesterday we've planted these plants, and I have a few onions. These onions, and actually use them as spring onions. There's again enough time, enough warmth, enough sun, and enough moisture, I hope, but that depends on me. So I will be planting them. It's really straightforward process, but I'll show you. First of all, I like lines, so that's what I'm doing. I'm drawing lines where I'm going to be planting my onions. And then it's super easy process when you have a fluffy soil, and I have fluffy soil. So I'm just pushing it into the ground, just like this. I'm not even doing anything with the soil. I've just prepared it yesterday. It's fluffy, it's beautiful. So onion goes just straight. And the only thing you need to be thinking about is actually to put this pointy part up and this bottom part down. That's all, just like this. And after that, you're fine. And to finish my planting for today, there's gonna be this hibiscus, and actually I believe that there's 2 plants in here, so I'm gonna be dividing it and putting one here, so that would be big and beautiful and lovely, and another one just here, and again that our entrance, and it's gonna be impressive and it's gonna be beautiful. Yep, definitely 2 plants. And it seems like there was a third, but it's okay. One is gonna be here. And the second one goes here. And now I just need to water everything in. I'm super happy that finally I have hibiscus in the garden. I have everything that I want in the garden. I've replanted my currants and gooseberries because just I was looking at them and it was like, it's not good. I need to change it. I need to put it in a proper space. I need to give them a space to grow and establish. And I need to change the position so we wouldn't be irritated and wouldn't be like, again, there's no space. We need to prune, to do something with the gooseberries. I want them to grow. I want them to flourish. So hopefully they will do this one day. Hopefully next year we will see beautiful growth, and yeah, but it's getting beautiful here. Right now I need to water onions, I need to water hibiscus, and this is gonna be it for today. Thank you very much for staying with me. And actually, again, this episode is just about like, sometimes you need to look at what you've done, assess it, and if you see that there is something to be changed, it's better to change it quickly, just to get out of your head. And that's what I've done, and I really hope that you will do the same in your garden if you feel that something isn't just right for you. It might be okay, but not just right. And yeah, see you next time. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. And we have a moms sitting just here and waiting for another episode. Not today. It's getting late. I need to go back home. But before, I need to water everything.